But let's get back to the not-so-distant past as we turn to a homecoming for former Richmonder Rebecca Hoggin Frazier, a St. Catherine's grad who got swept up into the bluegrass world in college, did her serious homework, and who started her band Hit and Run out in Colorado, where she met her mandolin player and future husband John Frazier, and won prestigious band contests at Telluride and Rocky Grass. Now based in Nashville with their 2 children, Rebecca has also distinguished herself as one of the remarkably few female lead guitar players out there. A little later on, we'll play part of a post-show interview where she talks about that and how she was bitten by the bluegrass bug. Enjoy Rebecca Frazier and Hit and Run. This is In Your Ear.
Everybody ready? Yes. Here we go. This one's called Morning and Night. 1, 2, 3. You love me when I go to sleep. You love me when I wake up. You give me secrets to keep. Sing me songs that you make up. Hold my hand when I cry. When I laugh, you don't ask me why. You always know what's on my mind. 1,000 ways to make me smile. Of all the good friends in my life, you're the one who's there morning and night. You know what I care about. You listen and you don't give advice. You hold my hand when I cry. And when I laugh, you don't ask me why. You always know what's on my mind. 1,000 ways to make me smile. When I flew so long ago, I kept thinking that I was free. Now I no longer go alone, and I feel freer than I ever thought I'd be. You hold my hand when I cry. When I laugh, you don't ask me why. You always know what's on my mind. 1,000 ways to make me smile. You hold my hand when I cry. When I laugh, you don't ask me why. You always know what's on my mind. 1,000 ways to make me smile. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. I go Gabriel, tip that trumpet and move it on down to the sea. Don't you sound that trumpet until you hear from me. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. Now you take old John on the island. You placed him in a kettle of oil, and then the angel came up from heaven down and told him that the oil won't boil. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. From a heaven, unlock that prison house door. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. I got the keys in my bosom. I carry it everywhere I go. I got the keys in my bosom. The world can't do me no harm. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. I got the keys to the kingdom. The world can't do me no harm. Thank you, everybody.
Well, the first time I got bitten by the bug, I actually was in the hills. I was at Camp Mont Shenandoah. And music was a daily part of our life there. And by daily, I meant all day long. I was the song leader when I was 13. I led songwriting and singing harmonies. And that's where I first learned my first bluegrass tune. So I started going there every summer. And I learned so much music there and so much about what music is that's not in the classroom, that's not piano lessons, because of course I'd grown up singing in the church in choirs and had taken guitar lessons and piano lessons starting at age 5. At camp we were doing it for joy and for camaraderie, probably where music came from in the first place. So that really bit me hard with the bug. And just the combination of that, it made me want to throw my life into it. It just wasn't stuffy. It was fun, but it was also something you could pursue with passion and with drive, and it was something you could never master. And that was a big deal for me, because if you're driven enough to try to play music for a living, it's nice that there's never a resting place. You always have to practice. You always have to learn new material. You always have to get better. And even to maintain a proficiency level, you still have to work at it really hard. You're never satisfied. No one's ever satisfied with their own playing. And it just resonated with me. And then it also meshed with my personality, I think, because I enjoy putting the time in on both guitar and singing and songwriting to kind of create the type of music I create.
Apply all of what you've just been talking about to focus it down to the guitar, because for I think most of us who are impressed by what you do, there are many really great female songwriters and instrumentalists, but not very many guitar players. And so what is it about the guitar that drew you in, and why do you think you're such a rare breed in that regard? Playing lead.
No, I know what you're saying. I feel like any woman could play lead guitar. I just don't think they take the time, to be honest.
But why? Come on, you have to have been asked this and thought about this.
It's just a personal choice. I'm sure you know Courtney Hartman.
Yeah, Courtney with Delamay. Yeah.
She's great. I knew her when she was a kid. She was in a family band.
It just seems peculiar because the guitar is like the universal instrument that everybody wants to play, and why more women haven't been drawn to really learn to play it well like you two.
Yeah.
so
Thanks. No, I've thought about it myself, and I just feel like, I started playing guitar at age 11, but I really didn't try at it until I was like 18 or 19. And it took conscious deciding, and sometimes you're not out at the party when everyone else is because you feel like practicing, you know. But it's like a personal desire to practice. But to answer your question about it being physically harder, guitar is definitely an instrument that you need to play. Use it or lose it for sure because of the physicality of it. But I've noticed Sia Cherry Holmes has flat picked quite a bit, and she's awesome.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard her. I don't think play guitar.
Yeah, she's great flat picker, and she was talking about it. She was like, yeah, banjo I can kind of pick up after a couple days, and just, she's like, with guitar, it takes so much more warming up to be any good. So maybe that has something to do with it. The next song we're about to do is it's a sad song, but a healing song for John and me. You gave me your heart, and I gave you my love, rocking you to and fro. The wind, it blows hard and so cold, and I
long for you to hold. That you dance with closed eyes and then say your goodbyes. You go your own way through dark skies. You leave me a broken heart. Well, it's alright, I'll learn to be apart. Although I once dreamed you would spend life with me, so soon you are on your journey. Make peace without you through long days. You were mine for a night. Held you close, held you tight. In my heart you'll be running wild and running free, dancing once more here with me. Thank you very much. Well, this is our last song, unfortunately. Real treat to be here with Tim Timberlake, who we've known for years, and of course, Wally Coolin over here. Thanks, everybody, for being here and supporting Jam Inc. and In Your Ear. And thank you to Daniel, our wonderful sound man. Hope to see y'all again soon. Here's a tune I wrote a really long time ago called How I Cursed That Man I Thought Was Mine.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
How I cursed that man I thought was mine. He took all I had in only 2 weeks' time. He left me for a girl who had a dime. And then I saw him cross a county line. Please don't bring, 'cause I ain't got a bed. Tell me where a girl can lay her head. I should have listened to what they said. A rambling man is bound to steal your bread. Someday I'll see a man who'll smile at me. By then I hope I'm gone from Tennessee. By then I hope he's gone from my heart. That two-time man is tearing me apart. Oh, how I cursed that man I thought was mine. He took all I had in only 2 weeks' time. He left me for a girl who had a dime. And then I saw him cross that county line.
gonna work on the railroad, ain't gonna work on the farm. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. Mama's a beauty operator. Sister can weave and can spin. Daddy owns an interest in that old cotton mill. Watching them greenbacks rollin'. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. Tell me, where were you way last Friday night while I was lying in jail? Out on the town with another man, wouldn't even go my bell. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. Thanks again for coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've had such a good time playing for you. This is Kyle Tuttle on the 5-string banjo, Brian Arrowwood on the fiddle, Royal Masada on bass, John Frazier. This is Rebecca Frazier on guitar and vocals. Give her a hand now. Thank you all so much for coming out to support live music. Rebecca Frazier and Hit and Run. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back and roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train gets back and roll in the sweet baby's. Roll in the sweet baby's. Roll in the sweet baby's arms.
This is In Your Ear, and by virtue of an October 2013 performance in Studio A, you've just been charged with Hit and Run, a contemporary bluegrass band led by now Nashvilleian Rebecca Frazier and featuring husband John on mandolin and vocals, Berklee College of Music grad Kyle Tuttle on banjo, Brian Arrowwood, who also tours with country star Travis Tritt on fiddle, and acoustic bassist Royal Masada. Her latest CD is entitled When We Fall, out on Compass Records, and you can hear all about it and her impressive musical journey at RebeccaFrazier.com. In Your Ear is made possible in part by Cedar Creek, a Virginia company fashioning custom cases for fine musical instruments. Cedar Creek, building tradition one case at a time. Online at cedarcreekcases.com. By Digital Video Group, supplying broadcast and production equipment and services to television stations, production houses, Fortune 500 companies, educational and government agencies. Details at digitalvideogroup.com. And by Hohner Incorporated, for more than 150 years, makers of quality musical instruments including Lanakai ukuleles. Enjoy music, play Hohner. Online at hohnerusa.com. Our live In Your Ear studio concert series is made possible in part through a generous grant from Will and Molly Perkinson in support of the rich acoustic music scene in our community. Hotel accommodations for our visiting artists are generously provided by the Hilton Garden Inn at 5th and Broad in downtown Richmond and the Hampton Inn West on Cox Road in Innsbruck. Studio A performances are recorded and mixed for Jam Inc. by Carlos Chafin and Andrea Steffel at Richmond's In Your Ear Music and Recording downtown in Shockoe Bottom. Learn about their courses on modern recording techniques online at loeb.com. Our theme music is by the Bee Eaters. We hope you've enjoyed our trip around the perimeter of bluegrass today, and if you're so moved, please tell a friend about our show, and if they're not from around here, they can stream us live at ideastations.org/radio. If you've missed any of our past programs or if you'd like to hear any of them again, you can listen online at ideastations.org/IYE. Until next week, and for all of us at Jam Inc., I'm Tim Timberlake, and this is In Your Ear.